Mushy Mushy Peeps, it's Christopher London. The one was on fire. On fire. Let's go check it out. As you can see, the one just cannot miss. I've never seen a form like this. How far was that? Is there an area code from there? Yo, if the one keeps shooting like that, we're definitely gonna have more highlights on this channel. I'm Christopher London. Peace.
Somebody on their way, hold up, I would've grown all day, hold up, somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up,
Panther.
stay down with no faking, go up, top down, I'm in racing, go up, while I'm in dangerous, go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10, wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm la black card on her, my knee longer than hair on her. That cavity, and I'm that celery. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? Nino, Titani, get some sort of you looking for somebody.
Pop all day, hold up, somebody on their way, hold up, I would've grown all day, hold up, somebody can't relate, hold up, stay down with no faking, go up, top down, I'm in racing, go up, while I'm in dangerous, go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10?
We welcome you to Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no more time for scenics on Biscayne Boulevard. It's time for the action.
Ed, I've seen it so many times and I've witnessed it. The scenic view can sometimes get the best of you. Let's see if that's the case tonight.
Time to go inside the greatest club in the NBA. Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
To Gordon. Deep left corner. Gordon. His first effort off the mark. Dragic into the front court. Up by 3. He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Aaron Gordon. Not that time.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
Dragic with the basketball. Up 5. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Magic have it. To Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Down low for Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Myers Leonard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. One free throw, count it, it's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. To Vucevic.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
The Magic with 4 to shoot. Fournier won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
I'm here. I got ball.
Here comes the screen. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
It's Orlando's ball. To Aaron Gordon. Takes stock of the floor. To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier matched up with Jimmy Butler. Has a look. Off the mark. To Dragic. Butler. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Gordon. And a throwdown. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Beyond the arc for 3. Good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Aaron Gordon. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Tough make through traffic.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Gordon. The drive, right to the basket. From the outside, no good. From long range, hits the trifecta.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Magic going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for the Miami Heat, number 23, Trey Burke.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Miami with the basketball. probing the defense. Here's a chance from long range. No good.
I got this.
To Mo Bamba. Yes, Aaron Gordon. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Fultz into the front court. His guys down big. No good. They'll go to Butler down low. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Fultz with the basketball. Down a bundle. James Johnson swats it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off James Johnson. Hart.
One minute remaining in the first quarter.
Watch out, watch out. Cutter, go tag.
5 to shoot for Orlando.
Right.
Fires the three. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here comes the screen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Short jumper off the mark. Fultz into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Mo Bamba. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Mo Bamba at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Misses the second as well. Deep three at the buzzer, and a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're tuned in to NBA Saturday Night on EA Sports. Head coach Jay Williams with you. And
Substitutions, Miami. Substitutions, Orlando.
Fultz to Aaron Gordon. Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Old school equals high percentage.
I got him. Here we go. To
Waiters. keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Fultz with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Markelle Fultz to Josh Hart. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Waiters. Fires the three, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Dion Waiters with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Whoops, that won't go. Bam Adebayo pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
He'd have the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. To Dragic. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. It's Gordon with the rebound. Bam Adebayo rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Gordon. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Kicks it around the perimeter to Waiters. Going to launch beyond the arc. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Goes to the left side. Hart to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Has a look. Shot by Fultz, no good. To Dragic. Josh Hart snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Aaron Gordon. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Here comes the screen. To Waiters. 4-3. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Orlando ball. Fultz to Gordon.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Probing the defense. Markelle Fultz to Josh Hart. Bam Adebayo with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
to Aaron Gordon. Finish that. Here comes the screen. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Number 13, Ben Adebayo.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Heat didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat. The Magic did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
Great effort makes for great highlights. These guys are playing a relentless style of basketball that really suits them.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Aaron Gordon has really struggled today with his scoring output. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Orlando has it.
And it's my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
To Vucevic. Nothing going here on that drive. Gordon. To Fournier. Down low, it's Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
And easy to get back on defense.
Butler into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Nikola Vucevic sends it away and scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Fournier, guarded by Myers Leonard. For three, and Evan Fournier on an island, wide open. He knocks it down from three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Beyond the arc for three, knocks it down.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Magic own the possession. Fournier. Lobs it up, flushes down the slam.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Screen coming. Evan Fournier, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Right.
Dragic.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Taken by Vucevic.
Get it.
Magic basketball. To Gordon. Driving right to the basket. And he'll go to the foul line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one goes down. Two for two on that trip.
Good money.
Dragic with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. From long range, and he buries it.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him, but what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier matched up with Jimmy Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Here comes the screen. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Fournier. To Vucevic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Give me stance, I'm coming, give me stance. Here we go. I got him.
Fires the three. He buries it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. It's the Heat with the possession. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Can't convert the and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Fultz into the front court. His guys down big. Markelle Fultz. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Dragic. Waiters. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Fultz with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Fournier. Fultz to Fournier. Bam Adebayo. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Magic have it. Markelle Fultz. Blocked away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Fultz into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dragic. Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Fultz to Fournier. Short jumper misses.
Match up. Back up. Here he comes.
And he finishes at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fultz with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Fournier against Leonard. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and the Heat right now are feeling good. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
James Johnson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. It's Orlando's ball. Fournier to Josh Hart. Surveys the floor. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Gets it in the right corner. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Throws it up.
My ball. Yeah, keep him here. Double.
With the flush, taking on all comers. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Runner here won't go down. To Waiters.
Here we go, we got him.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throws good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
From On the outside, no good.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Dragic. Nice pass to get things going.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
To Vucevic. To Fournier. Down to 5 on the 24. 24-second violation. To Waiters. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Fournier. Knocked loose. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Here comes the screen. Dragic. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Cruises inside for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Off the mark. Well contested.
Here we go. Double team. Double team. Don't let it split. Don't let it split.
The drive. Right. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Kelly Olynyk with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 3, John stepping in for the Miami Heat.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Aaron Gordon.
Defensive foul to number 14. That's his second personal foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
You're on the island now.
To Waiters. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he misses that one free throw.
Everybody get back, get back, get back, get back.
Hard, tough matchup against Butler. To Gordon. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Good. Off a spin.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
To Aaron Gordon. Short jumper off the mark. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Butler. They'll get it down to Leonard. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Looking to take this all the way. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. Deep three at the buzzer. The Heat with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat put on a show in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. The Magic seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Miami Heat. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Squad made the beat.
Go, Breeze.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream
sick of they body, no time for no bargain. Got a female on the side.